Welcome to Florida Man Investing. I am Phil. Looking at the markets this morning, as you see, we have 5,519 decliners, only 1,380 advancing stocks today. Everything's pretty much selling off on that CPI data release that we have the worst inflation since 1981. So not looking too good out there. Just kind of run over a couple of these things here. We do have Bitcoin. We do have Bitcoin running around, still floating around that 29,000 mark. And we're just still trading sideways. Last week we did say it was going to be floating around in between the 31,000 and 27,000 range. As you see, we did break above that a little bit, but come right back down. Kind of looks like some manipulation kind of happened here. Kind of went straight up and then straight right back down. Kind of what they call that Bart Simpson pattern. You see where there was back and forth right there. So Bitcoin, I mean, if you look at everything that's going on, and if you think that, you know, this is our low at 25,000, it's actually holding up pretty good. Can we see this come down further? There's always that possibility. But I think it's actually holding up pretty good. I like to see what it does after the market's closed today, to see if we stay on this downtrend or if we start to break up a little bit over the weekend. Friday, when everyone is selling off on everything, we tend to see it come down along with the market. So we might see a bounce over the weekend. I like to keep an eye on that. Alrighty. Alrighty, so let's look at a couple other things. Look over to SoFi. It looks like we are finding some support right here. We did sell back off. We've been trading that back and forth. The $5 range is really good entry point, and we hit resistance, around this $6.60. We don't try to ride it all the way up, but just kind of the quick little bounce through here is we've been trading in and out of SoFi for a little bit. Another one that we had some good luck on was NLY. That was a dividend paying stock. So we didn't get as big of a run, but as you're holding it, you're collecting dividends. So that one was a pretty good one that we were in. All right, so here's another one we want to show you, and this is a little technique I use, is kind of volume screening. And it's where you can kind of catch these big bounces right here. And what I look for, and I'll put up another video to show y'all what I use in the Webull app, of you're trying to find where it looks like it's selling off, but you'll see it close and you'll see throughout the day that there's big buys, and there's actually more coming into it than leaving, so more inflow than outflow, and you'll see that the price will be going down, but there's more inflow. You can kind of see it right here, how it's green right here, they're buying it, and then it shoots up, and this is just for swing plays. You don't go in for very long because, as you see, it comes right back down. Most of the amount of time it does come right back down. So you're just using this to catch quick little pops in the market. And I'll show you how to do that in the Webull app. We'll put up another video where you're just scanning for the volume and kind of a flat price or a little bit of a downtrend, and make sure that there's more inflow than outflow. And a lot of big orders right at the end of the day is a lot of times that we'll see that before this right here happens. So we'll put up a video on how to do that on the Webull app. But this is one that we did do that with, ticker symbol GRAB. So not really familiar with the company. Just was going off of volume I think it's a stock out of China. I think it's kind of like a delivery service, actually, kind of like their Uber. So we did just real quick in and out play on this one here, and we had another one. Ticker symbol DI. This is we did the same thing, and it was just the other day. But this one here was going to be delisted, so it was kind of a riskier play. Um, but it was the same thing. We saw the volume picking up as the price. We actually got in right here, and it went down even further. Got a little nervous, but the volume was still showing that it was going to have this pop. So again, this is another one we used that technique on, and we found, and we'll share that again in another video on you how to find that on the Weeble app. So make sure to subscribe to the channel so you'll catch those. All right, hopefully I didn't just blind you with this bright screen here, but as you see, this is the inflation, the CPI data that just come out. And just to show you that we are now, inflation is up to around 8.6, and that's we hit that level back in I believe 1981, around that range right there. So we are still increasing inflation, and that's why the markets are selling off, and it's getting kind of scary out there. So like I said, that's why we've been doing a lot of the in and out trade plays. It's kind of been working out good for us here recently. All right, cover some NFT stuff here. If you are a holder of the Juke Boys Generation 1, um, you maybe been pleasantly surprised if you looked at your wallet and seen that they did release a utility token. And I believe the way I read it was depending on the rarity of your NFT, depending on how much you got. So check it out. That's pretty cool if you are holding those. And I believe they're going to keep releasing more of this. That it's going to be dropped monthly, depending. So you might want to pick some up if you're interested in the project. If you look at their site, you'll see that they're moving along just fine on their roadmap. As you see right here, utility token drop. So and now they're going to be community development and events, NFT evolution. So we still got some more stuff with some question marks to see what they're going to do next. Looks like they're trying to grow the project, and this is what people should be doing in this time, growing their project, their portfolios. Definitely a good time to do that while everything is kind of looking down in the dumps. All right, just look at the markets one more time here. As you see, they're still selling off quite a bit, and just want to say we're going to be releasing a couple more videos. One being on how to find the volume technique to find the runners on the Weeble app, and then another one is going to be what we're doing with our Bitcoin, how you can put it and collect interest on it if you put it on crypto.com. Now crypto.com has brung down the interest rate a little bit of how much you get, but they are still paying interest. So if you plan on holding long term, why not collect interest on it? So we'll show you that in another video too. So like I said, subscribe to the channel so you can catch those. Like this video, and we'll catch you next time.